Hey, what's up YouTube, Scabadger here, and as you can see, we're back on day 34 of our Conflict of Nations Let's Play series. So this video here is actually going to be split into two. We're going to have this day 34, then a massive jump to day 39. The reason is this day 34 section is just too small to put by itself. So as we can see here on day 34, we're finishing off the invasion of, I believe it was East Germany we started in the last episode. Our mobile infantry is mobile again, it's moving in to capture the remaining territories. We can also see we haven't really got an air force deployed, but that is because at this point there wasn't really much of an enemy air force to go up against. So overall the strategy was really effective again, and it worked incredibly well. So that jump I'm sure you all just noticed as I jump through to day 39. Now this is quite a bit further ahead. As you can see in the upper left, we have now successfully captured all of East Germany. As you would expect, it shouldn't have taken that long to do that. So at this point, all that's happening is we're cleaning up and we're kind of helping out Italy a bit. Now the reason I'm helping out Italy is because a few of these splintered factions down here, as we can see, there's quite a bit of a mess, are at war with me. That's one cool thing about the Conflict of Nation AI, is it can clear war without you even attacking it. So as you can see here, I'm going about cleaning it up and capturing some of these cities for myself. Now, I didn't realize this until later on in the game, when the game had finished, but Italy's armed forces are actually incredibly small, and I'm lucky he lasted this long against the AI, only having a few tanks and air defenses. So compared to us, it would have been a piece of cake to roll in there, a lot easier than the AI we have faced. So keeping that in mind, at this point all we do is cleaning up and setting up for something else. So in between this and the last episode, which will be posted next week, I do go on to capture Poland, but I somehow lost the recording for that, or didn't record it in the first place. I'm not sure which, probably the latter. So at some point during that, as you can see here, we're starting to spend quite a bit on our economy, building up, annexing places. Now, somewhere along the line, I decided that my goal for the final episode, and before the game's over, is to capture as much of the world as I can. So that's what I'm doing here. It's what I'm setting up. I'm purchasing a lot of anti-air infantry to hold cities, and a lot of air mobile infantry, as well as upgrading cities so I can produce more in those final days. So the reason I'm doing this is to make one kind of, final spectacular episode. And I'm going to need a lot of troops and a lot of resources to be able to do it. And luckily my economy is in a situation where it can provide that. So over the next couple of days, what you're not going to see is actually pretty boring, except from me taking out Poland. Poland was actually an active player that attacked me. And I gave him the opportunity to return to peace, but after a shock war tactic, and I literally wiped out, and within, I think it was something like 3 hours, took all the way up to Lublin. I think that is that how you pronounce it? You guys will tell me I'm wrong in the comments anyway. I captured Warsaw, most of the cities. He gave up. He went inactive. So he attacked me, and then within 3 hours, he must have given up, because 2 days later, he went inactive. So I mean, I think I kind of shock warred him there and scared the crap out of him. So yeah, that's all you really miss, is me invading Poland, but it went the same as the rest of my invasions, where air mobile infantry sets off, followed in by armored divisions supported by air. Air mobile infantry does the majority of the work, capturing territories and holding them. Now the reason I use air mobile infantry is, from what I can tell, it negates most of the effect of terrain, so you don't have to worry about being slowed down by mountainous regions, forest, Arctic areas, desert areas. It can go straight through those. So that's one thing I like about it. Although I don't like how it has to stop, and at that point it's vulnerable while it's boarding and unboarding. So I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the final spectacular episode next week.